In that 50-year life arc, one of the things you mentioned is pain. All of us will encounter pain. And you said pain plus reflection equals progress. How have you learned to deal with pain? What's the best principle for dealing with pain?
First of all, to calm yourself down and to get centered. Meditation has had a big beneficial effect on my life. We can get into meditation in a minute of how it has, but the ability to, in a sense, calm yourself down, and when the time is right, to reflect on what's happened, both to understand how reality works. You want to be a hyper-realist. I understand how reality works, therefore I need to do this under this set of circumstances, which means developing principles. But what I'm trying to say is that reflecting on how does reality really work, and what do I do when this happens to that happens, is the development of principles. And that has been invaluable. So this principle thinking and seeing it that way had a big effect on the quality of my decision making, and that helped.
Two questions I had there is, to become a principled thinker, I need to do more reflection, right? And then the other thing is,
think about how does the machine, how does life, how do these things work?
And to write that down.
So not just make a decision, but think about the criteria you're using to make the decision.
Also my emotions, my trauma, my insecurities, my anxiety.
Right. And you might say, when reflecting on that, is that helpful? Is that harmful? And what do I do about that? Like, for example, what you're referring to is, yes, that emotions and the things and all of those, you have to understand that basically the brain's got two parts to it, right? It has the logical part of your brain, reasonable, tries to reason things through, and that which is conscious. And then it has the subconscious mind, which is the subliminal that is really driving you. And so when you can reflect, okay, how are my emotions entering into it? What do I, and so on. And you can think and you can align that. That's very powerful.